Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crypto Scene Investigation, where we have a look at cryptocurrency projects and we ask ourselves, should we invest in it? Today we'll be looking at Vase Token. Now, if you guys do like what I do on the channel, please consider liking and subscribing, and if you do wish to comment, please have a read of that little shebang down the bottom there. We're going to be looking at a few different metrics today. So this is going to be interesting. So there's been a lot of hype about this coin recently. So if we have a look at what coinmarketcap says about this coin, they say that it sort of started at around this price. However, I'm going to jump to kucoin, and it says that this has been going for even longer than that. And as you can see with the price, there is about 9 or 10 zeros behind that jazz, and then we have about 6 or 7 zeros behind this jazz. So definitely has gone up in price since when it first started. But we can also see that it's probably going to be dipping quite a bit as well. So let's see what else we can find about this jazz. So what is Vase Token? They are essentially, actually we'll go to their homepage. So Vase is a decentralized community-based project that brings together a wide range of meme, DeFi, NFT concept to the BSC ecosystem, and supports SMEs, which stands for small and medium enterprises, as a means of exchange. And so they talk a little bit about their project, especially Vase is a community project forged from the deep and warm consciousness of humanity. Vase Token, the digital token that represents the daily struggles and aspirations of the best aspects of what it means to be alive, truly alive as a community striving at its best. Be a pioneer on this mission. Vase will outperform every digital coin out there. We are well on our way to inevitable widespread adoption. How beautiful, eh? How beautiful. And according to something which I said on their white paper, they said Vase mission. The Vase mission involves supporting SMEs and startups as a means of exchange on their way to maximize their skill on labor. SMEs will know no struggles and exploitation from the acclaimed wealthy class anymore. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about that? Tremendous. All right. So let's have a little bit of a look. So they're currently only available on pancakeswap. They're not available on anywhere else. They do sort of talk about potentially doing product NFTs, but we can have a look at some of the things which they do as well soon. Actually, no, let's do it now. Let's make this a bit exciting. A mission, cool, already read that. Nope, doesn't say what I was wanting to find there. Let's move on then. So they have a Telegram group, 24,000 members, a lot of members. People who enjoy it. Once again, your boy is still banned from Telegram. I have a video on it. Yes, I don't know if I want to link it up on the top right. It might be up on the top right. If not, just type in corruption in crypto. That's the one. All right, next thing, bscscan. Now, when we see these things, first of all, most of the top 10 wallets are not in contracts. We know that much. But when you see a wallet which holds about almost 20%, makes you question. You're sort of like, hang on a moment, what's actually going on here? What is happening? And it says that there's only 1,165 addresses. So that's interesting. So whoever has been buying at, the very low rate has probably gotten a fantastic deal, or does it belong to somebody who can potentially go and drop it, and then suddenly everybody else's money is worth a lot less? But let's have a look at the other stats. bscheck, what does that tell us? Buy tax, 7.9%, sell tax, 7.7%. All right, and it says, and I haven't seen this one before, creator address detected in the contract code. Maybe a false positive, but it could be risky depending of the modification performed. So that's interesting. Ownership has not been renounced. 100% burned or locked in DX lock. Impressive. And it says warning detected address, and then you have these others. Generally, when it comes to addresses, you don't want it to be more than 5%. And we got a 6, and we got a 9, and we got a 19, and we got 2 4s. But yes, we'll continue looking at. So what does tokensniffer say about this jazz? No prior similar token contracts. So there has been other similar token contracts, and what do we see here? Here we go. We have some others. If you guys recognize any of these names, sorry. So this was flagged due to evidence of a bug, hack, or scam, and the exploit was number 13, known as transfer block number 4. I don't know what it is. I have messaged our dearest token sniffer on Discord because I'm still salty about Telegram, guys, as you can hear. Cool, so it says market cap. It's currently 370,000. Do want to comment on this though. So this market cap is not fully confirmed, but I literally refreshed the page like 20 to 30 minutes ago, or like an hour ago or something like that, and this was at like 600,000, and now we're at 470,000. Yes, but we do currently have, according to kucoin, 14,000 in liquidity, which I believe that when I did check it a little bit ago, it was like there was 37,000, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look at some of these other things as well. So creator, we have the creator there, we have the owner here. It says that the creator has deployed at least 14 other contracts. Now this could just be one of those deploys where people maybe go and pay like a, I don't know, cheap fee, or maybe they can go and like deploy something on another person's thingy. I don't know what it's called, but yes, it could just be one of those ones, to be honest. But otherwise, these guys who deployed Vase Token could legitimately actually own this. Yes, sorry, own these other ones is what I was meant to say. So, liquidity, 98.3% on DX lock. We can see it there. By the way, that BSC check, which we saw, so that was actually done on the 9th, which was 2 to 3 days ago, depending on when this video gets uploaded. So, we can see that the owner owns 20%. That is 20%, folks. And liquidity is only 3.15%, so it says that its market cap according to this is 579. So yes, and it was updated an hour ago. So let's have a look at what else we can see. So owner has 20% of non-burnt supply. Yes, they do. Now, oh, we actually forgot to look at some of the other things with a token sniffer. Sorry, guys. So it says source. So the source contains a max transaction amount. It's a honeypot risk. Now, for those who don't know what that means even though it says that they can potentially have a total supply of 900 billion, out of that total supply, they could be like, oh, you're only allowed to sell one token like at a time every like 30 minutes or 4 hours or something like that. So that is a huge risk if they decide to do that. So that's risk number 1. Risk number 2, source does not contain, so source contains a fee modifier. Now, what does that mean? That potentially means that they can go and change these fees, these buy-in sell fees. So I have heard a horror story of the project where people were complaining that, you know, like they couldn't go and sell their tokens. So what did they do? The developers were like, you know what, we will give you guys the opportunity to sell them. Don't worry, we're going to unlock it right now. And then they unlocked it, and then what do? They set the sell fee to 96%. So 96% of whatever you were selling went like back to the guys who owned your tokens. So rest in peace. So that's another honeypot risk, is if they decide to make the sell fee like ginormous. And ownership has not been renounced, we know that. So circulating supply, we also know that jazz. And pretty much we're sort of confirming the extra things which we saw on the other places. Cool. So going back to Moonarch. Let's see if we can read anything else which is concerning here. So I can change limits. So max transaction, can set the burn fee, funding fee, liquidity fee, tax fee. I was going to say fax fee. Set charity wallet. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, those don't look too bad. Although I think this might have been what BSC check might have been picking up on regarding the creator address, but it could be a false positive once again. Ownable lock could be used to fake renounce, so they could possibly make it seem like a fake renounce if they were to go down that path. Next page, Twitter stats. We don't know. Can't see anything. Users being created on February 8th. Don't know much more. But let's have a look and see if we can see any sort of sussy boy bot comments. So there is a whole entire page of things, but we can't just be like, hey, just because a post has got a lot of comments, like that means that it's you know, scammy and spammy. But why are all these people atting these guys? Because I can't see any reason. But remember, I can't actually access Telegram, so shame on me. Yes. So great promising project, good project, and then 2 rocket ships, and I believe that's Japanese. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, please do not hate me. Good project, Japanese 2 rockets. Interesting. Japanese 2 rockets. Good project. Oof. Boy, we're upping our game a little bit, aren't we? Yeah, so I would say that judging by all of these wonderful accounts, none of these are spam, none of these guys are bots, all completely legit, 100% believe. Oh, double Japanese. Boy, being a little bit zany today, aren't we, folks? Anyway, just kidding, guys. These literally seem so much like bot comments. Yes, so that doesn't make these guys look delicious. But we can't just base it on one post. So let's have a look at some others. You know, maybe nice project, cool, to the moon, cool. Nearly bought this until I seen all the top wallets, community owned my bum. Very well said. 12 months. All right, let's have a look at this jazz. So these are the Google Trends. What does the Google Trends tell us about this jazz? Yes, it has been searched sometimes over the last like 90 days, and then it had a big burst, and then pretty much nothing. Cool. Next page. So this is just going back to the main website, to be honest. So we did try to click on a few of their things, but they essentially. So when we go to the NFT gallery, this is one of the most interesting NFTs I have seen. Page not found. Yeah. I'd say that they'll probably be worth maybe like 10 ETH or something small. Alright, it's a bit of a shame how they don't have the other NFTs though. I mean, they could have at least added like the 404 error or maybe like a 304 or something like that. Anyway, roadmap. So this is their roadmap. Have a look at this. Pause. Have a read. I'm not going to read this out. It's okay. Yes. Next page. Community. Now remember, these guys are community focused, okay? They are community focused, all right? Community focused. All right, so and they are forged from the deep and warm consciousness of humanity. Do not forget these things. Okay, we're just going to move on. All right, white paper. I don't like how this is called a white paper because it's only 13 pages. This is what you would call a light paper, L-I-T-E. Don't believe in this nonsense that this is a white paper, because it most definitely is not. Well, I mean, it could be, but yeah, it's more of a light paper than anything else. Transparency, charity. So 3% of the allocable tokens will be used for charity and donations to SMEs. They keep talking about SMEs, but what SMEs? Who are these SMEs? Tell us about these SMEs. We want to learn about these SMEs. We don't know anything about these SMEs. They don't even have anything on their website saying list of SMEs who we currently look after, or list of SMEs who we've reached out to. In fact, I haven't seen any interview or anything with these guys. There is literally no team. Yes. So. Anyway, so Unity, Vase, cool, community. So this talks about the distribution. The team only holds 20%. Only holds 20%. Only holds 20%. 20%. Only 20%. Anyway, moving on. Yes, so they've also got charity, marketing, liquidity locked. Ooh, 30% liquidity. 30% liquidity. 30% liquidity. Hey. Hey. Oh man, that is a divided by 10 right there. That is some absolutely fine liquidity, champs. Yes, so charity and marketing has 5% quarterly unlock for 5 years. For 5 years. For 5 years. Hey. But hey, it could be this smart contract right here, which is the one for 5 years. But that's only 2%. So, okay. But this is 5%. Interesting. Very interesting. So security is highly important in a digital system. Yes, we need to make sure that nobody knows who this team is. Very secure. All right, cool. Next page, last page. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something which I'm working on for you folks. So somebody mentioned it because they were like, hey, you should consider doing this. So this is CSI's work in progress, likely inaccurate project checklist. So essentially, so this isn't finished. In fact, this doesn't actually work, this line right here. But I've gone and manually edited some things, so we will have a look. So let's go through some of the things. Functional and clean media, website / media. It's not great, to be honest, but it does work, apart from that sort of one link. We'll give it a 6. And it can also change the numbers as well. It's really cool. Cool, so any threatening big boy holders? Yes, so we'll give this a 2. Yes, I think so. Control V, paid bot comments. Yes, we have definitely seen those. We give that a 2. Is the token / coin distribution fair? Looks fair. In reality, it doesn't seem very fair. I give that a 1 because it feels like they've lied to us. Solid roadmap. What have we seen from their roadmap which makes it seem solid? It doesn't look like they're actually trying for anything, so I'm going to give it a 3 because they actually do have a roadmap of Q1, Q2, Q3. Yeah, 3. Trusted CEX / DEX listings. I select this one as not applicable because it's only on pancakeswap. But yeah, we'll go with that. Is the team doxed? Heck no, we know nothing about the team. Team interviews or RMAs? Nothing. Any relevant? We know nothing. Any notable partnerships? Nothing. So as we can see, this has got a fat score. It has got a delicious looking 1 star. And it's got a 18 out of 90. But if we want to be cheeky young folks and we want to actually add in the fact that it's on pancakeswap, we untick that bad boy and we'll say it's only really on pancakeswap. I mean, pancakeswap's alright. It's not like a crazy unfamiliar DEX. I mean, we know that a bunch of like projects get listed on pancakeswap and not a great manner. But have a look. We've now got a delicious 21 out of 100. And we have a 1.5 star. So remember, this is a work in progress. Work in progress. So it isn't finished, okay? So that's pretty much our wrap up for the project. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Once again, if you do like what you've seen, please consider liking and subscribing. Got a little comment thing down there if you want to read it again, in case you do want to comment and tell me your thoughts. Also, got a Patreon if you want to potentially pay me some money each month so that I can give you some gangstered ass fan requests and you can vote on projects you want videos on. I'm more likely to do videos on things if you are my advocate. Yes, other than if, yeah, so anyway guys, that is me. Thank you very much for watching. Don't do anything which I wouldn't do. Be safe, look after yourselves, and I'll probably see you for the next one.